Wow, it just came in from the cookout. Ooh, it's hot outside. Uh, uh, okay, 50% off credit repair. Um, it's the second video today, I think. Um, Today we have a special. All services 50% off, except like the basic services. Um, if you're looking for a credit sweep, today is the perfect day to get it. It's only $99. A full sweep is actually $150. So everything basically is 50% off. Great opportunity if you're looking for any services. Hey, I work till 2 a.m. in the morning, so the sale lasts till 12 a.m. In the morning. So I'll be taking orders. Don't be shy. Hey, listen, if if you want to, get an order in, don't worry about bugging me. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. I work constantly. I'm like versatile. I do this. I do a lot of things at one time. Plain and simple. So, uh, people have some people. Some people. What happens is things get in the way. Bills, situations. So they say, "Hey, I can't afford it this week, or maybe I can afford it next week." So now it's only $99 to get a sweep, the cheapest on earth. You will never get a listen. A partial sweep is $1,500. You're coming to uh, Kirby's Investment Club LLC, and you're getting a sweep for that with $99. That's unheard of. It's unheard of. Now you got the opportunity to get your credit right, to get your life straight, to get your IRS back taxes gone, and and we do settlement offers for debt if you've got debt. 50% off. This is the day. I'm trying to tell you. Don't miss this. And you know what? A lot of people are going to say, "Oh man, I missed the sale." There's no negotiating. If tomorrow you call me or next week or whatever, you got to pay full freight. You got to pay the regular price. I'm sorry, but that's the rules that came to me today. And I apologize for people that can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, borrow the money if you have to, because this is a great opportunity. If I needed my credit repaired, I would be running at a chance like this. Because getting your credit repaired, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, the money this, the money that." Getting your credit repaired is an investment. You are investing in your future. When you need a house, when you need a car, when you need a business loan, when you need a loan for medical expenses, this is an investment. This is one of the greatest investments on the planet. Because let's say you're going for a house later on in life, or a year or two from now, or soon. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to say, denied. I'm trying to tell you. But if you jump on this now, when you go in front of that bank, you go in front of that mortgage company, they're going to say, approved. We have so many people that have been approved for houses and loans, cars. I got a lady now. She is, every time I see her in Acme, she gives me a big hug. Because she tells me, she says, "I couldn't have done it without your help." And she said, "I would have paid a lot more." She said, "Your company is magnificent." This is what she said. Now, it's on my website. She called me the Michael Jordan of the credit industry. I thought that was funny. Because she says, what I do is amazing. Listen, one of my customers 2 days ago. Let me see here. Her name's Tremaine. I don't want to say her last name. Some people, when it comes to stuff like this, people don't really want to put your name out there. She gave me approval to say her first name, but she didn't want, which is fine. I understand. 41 items come off. Unbelievable. She says she's been to four different credit repair agencies. And she said the first one was Lexington Law. She said they got one item off in a whole year. How do you get one item off in a whole year? That is, oh man, that's sickening. Listen, when I heard that, it's not funny, but it's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. Here's a company that made their money on repairing people's credit. Here's a company that promises you, hey, we're going to take care of you. Here is a company that lacked information, that lacked knowledge, that lacked so many different things. Because if they didn't, I shouldn't have to come along and wipe out 41 items in the first round. This woman said she was just speechless. And then I have another woman. She said, you're the best at what you do. 75 items removed. She's been to different places. What in the world is going on out there? You have to ask yourself. These big corporations taking money, not doing their job, but saying they could do this, they could do that, we can make sure you this. Come on. I've put people in homes. Listen, recently I just got a guy a $250,000 loan. And the bank told him no. I called the bank up. I said, listen, what's the problem? And they said, well, Mr. Kirby, this is, I had to get an affidavit signed by him, to speak to the bank on his behalf. But they said, hey, he has this, and this, and this. So I told him, listen, I said, give me 6 months, and I'll give you a new you. He says, Mr. Kirby, the poor man was disgusted. I can understand. Friday, he calls me. He says, Mr. Kirby, I went back to the bank. I told him, go back to that same bank. Go back to that same loan officer. And you tell him that I sent you. Guess what he got approved for? $186,000. He called me back. He says he was in tears. He said because no one has never fought for him like I did. It's not fair, he said, that these companies took my money and haven't performed their duties. He told me, he said, Mr. Turby, I'm going to give you a tip. I said, no. I said, I don't want a tip. So all I want you to do is tell the world what I did for you. That's it. I don't want no tip. I want you to tell the world. I said, because the next person is going to need that help. I believe in helping people. And I'm going to tell you something. Real help comes from somebody that's not going to charge you out the behind. Real help comes from somebody that's going to tell you the ins and outs of your situation. Real help comes from somebody that is truly divine. That's where real help comes from. Not from somebody that's charging you month after month after month after month, knowing you got bills, knowing you got kids. That's not somebody that's in your corner. That's somebody that only cares about bleeding you dry. And that's just it. That's just it. You know, people look at me and say, this is all I gotta pay? What I do is worth way more than what I charge. And I do that because I love helping people. I had a guy tell me, oh, it's a scam. So he turns around, he says, I'm going to try you out. His 7 score says, last time he called me, it was this week, he says it was like 7-something. He says, Mr. Kirby, I apologize for the statement I made. God is good. God is good. Because it made him see that there's good people on this planet. You know, the devil works in mysterious ways. But when God brings somebody to the light, to the end of that tunnel, to help you, to guide you, and not mislead you, you take that person by the hand. You know? But not everyone is good. Always ask questions. I tell my customers, always ask questions. Because the truth is based on a question. If you ask a question, and the credit repair company says, well, we're going to take your fee, and they don't tell you, do not apply for new credit, you're going to need a secure card, you're going to need this, we're going to help you with that, we're going to send you this. If they tell you this, then they're trying to help you. But if they take that fee and they leave you in the dark, some companies will take that fee, have you sign a document or whatever, and tell you, oh, in 30 days you'll get this and get that. That's not information. What is that? You have to be guided. It's like a storm. You know it's raining, there's thunder and tornadoes, and you know there's a way through that storm. That credit repair company has to guide you. If they tell you got to do this and that, listen, I got customers that don't listen. And I tell them, if you don't listen to what I tell you, you will not achieve your goal. Then you got customers that listen. Then you got customers that call me nonstop, say, hey, man, what's the next step? What's the next step? And I love those customers. I love those customers because they're interested. They want to learn. They want to know how, after everything is done, how they stay on that straight road. There's 2 roads to life. It's the right road and the left road. The left road is the road to destruction, the road to the devil, negativity. The right road is the road to salvation, to prosperity, to all the blessings that you can receive.